Manchester United will be looking to bounce back with a win when they host Aston Villa in the Premier League this afternoon. Erik ten Hag's side dropped points in their midweek draw with Tottenham, while the visitors head into the match second in the form table and with their eyes firmly fixed on securing a European place. United are unbeaten in 14 Premier League home games, the longest current run in the division. However, Villa have lost just one of their 9 Premier League away games under Unai Emery, with that loss coming at Man City back in February. In terms of team news, Marcel Sabitzer and Tyrell Malacia come into the side while club captain Harry Maguire returns to the bench after missing the draw with Tottenham. Antony and Aaron Wan-Bissaka drop to the bench. 16-17 Richard Faye Fernandez and Casemiro's full-time exchange is the mentality United need. The Aston Villa fans referred to Bruno Fernandes by a word beginning with W. He ended the day as a winner. Fernandes has never endeared himself to the villains, still stewing over a dubious penalty he gained against them. They revelled in Fernandes' tantrum after he appeared to be felled by Alexander Moreno. Moreno would soon be left face down on the turf. Moreno's attempt to block Fernandes' rebound bounced the ball over Emiliano Martinez. Happily for Fernandes, he scored with the away dayers a couple of dozen of strides away to his right. He stared them down from the corner flag. The fleeting review by the video assistant referee did not reprieve Villa. 16:01 Key event: how the United players rated. United beat Aston Villa in the Premier League, and here are how the players rated at Old Trafford. FT 1-0 Richard Faith story of the match: United 1-0 Villa. Expected goals 1.18-0. 49 possession 61% to 39%, shots 13-9 on target, 4-1 corners, 1-4 offsides, 7-3 FT 1-0 Key event: full-time Bruno Fernandes with the only goal of the game to secure an important win. 90+5-1-0 Key event: booked. Malacia shown a yellow for holding Mings. 90+2-1-0 Richard Faye. Not long to go. United are less than 2 minutes away from a huge win and 3 points that will further strengthen their top 4 hopes. 90-1-0 Richard Faye added time. We're into a minimum of 4 minutes of additional time. 87-1-0 Richard Faye booked. Fred is shown a yellow for kicking the ball a war after a foul was awarded. 86-1-0 Richard Faye. United changes on. Maguire, Marshall off. Sabitzer, Rashford. 84-1-0 Richard Faith. Closing stages: there could still be another goal in this. Villa are pushing further and further up to try and grab a goal that could suit United given their threat on the break. It looks like Maguire is about to come on to bolster the defense. 81-1-0 Richard Faye block. Sabitzer blocks a low effort, and then Lindelof does superbly to head away Louis' shot on the line. It was excellent defending, but the offside flag was up anyway. 80-1-0 Richard Faith. Final 10. We're into the final 10 minutes and it's still a little nervy. Rashford fires a low effort at goal, but Villa are defending well. 78-1-0 Richard Faye. Villa changes on. Digne, Duran off. Moreno, Buendia. 77-1-0 Richard Faye. Rashford resumes. Marcus Rashford is given the thumbs up by Ten Hag and is free to continue again. 76-1-0 Richard Faye. United changes on. Fred, Antony off. Eriksen, Sancho. 7-3-1-0 1. Richard Fay injury scare. Marcus Rashford is down getting treatment after his collison with Chambers, but he should be okay. 7-2-1. Richard Fay double change. United are about to bring Fred and Anthony on. 0.68 to 1-0. Richard Fay tightly contested. We're into the final quarter of the match and it is finally poised. The game is much more open and end-to-end, but United still deserve their lead. 0.65 to 1-0. Richard Fay. A standing ovation. United fans stand to applaud former captain Ashley Young as he is replaced. On. Chambers, Traoré off. Young, Dendonker. 6-3-1. Richard Fay. A bit cagey. Villa have been much better since the break and it's resulted in a rather cagey game. The pressure is on the visitors to try and get a goal, and that could suit United on the counter-attack. 6-1-1. Richard Fay block. Another good piece of defending from Lindelof to block Ramsey's effort from the edge of the box. It goes wide for a corner that United clear. 0.59 to 1-0. Richard Fay sharp goalkeeping. That's much better from Martinez in the Villa goal as he races off his line to take the ball from Rashford. Villa have dropped much deeper this half and the onus is on United to try and break them down. 5-7-1. Richard Fay. Fernandes. Feisty Fernandes is in the face of the referee asking for a yellow card after McGinn barges over Eriksen. Nothing given. 0.54 to 1-0. Richard Fay. Good defending. That was brilliant from Villa. First, Young slid in to divert a low cross from Malaysia, and then Mings got an important foot in to stop the loose ball finding Rashford. 5-3-1. Richard Fay over. Victor Lindelof fizzes a left-footed volley over the bar. United haven't had much of the ball since the restart, but that was a good chance. 5-1-1. Richard Fay block. Good defending from Shaw to charge down Luis and block his effort from the edge of the box. 5-0-1. Richard Fay sluggish start. It's all been a bit disjointed since the break with neither side getting into the rhythm of the match yet. 4-7-1. Richard Fay. Villa threat. Ashley Young lifts a dangerous cross into the box but it isn't met by a teammate. Villa are up for this still and will want an early goal. 0.46 to 1-0. Richard Fay. Second half. We are back underway. HT 1-0 key event. How the United players have rated so far. De Gea saved from Moreno. 7. Dalit solid in defense. 6. Lindelof largely done well. 7. Shaw impressive again. 7. Malaysia fine tackle on McGinn. 7. Casemiro best player on the pitch. 8. Eriksen had plenty of the ball. 6. Fernandes got the goal. 7. Sabitzer had a good chance. 6. Sancho played at a good tempo. 6. Rashford had a good chance. 6.